Happy Monday. It is Alicia Brown, CEO of Fruition Publishing, Concierge Services, taking a few brief moments after the Write With Me program. Loved everyone that was able to make it today, that was able to join us. We had a power-packed session. But here is what I know. One of the things that authors struggle with, and it doesn't matter if you're a seasoned author or this is going to be your first book, they really struggle with self-esteem. Now, some of you might be like, what do you mean? Well, one of the questions I asked as we were talking about identifying your target audience is why you? And this is a question not just for authors, this is a question for entrepreneurs, but with this powerful message you have that you believe needs to be delivered to the masses. And if you're a client of ours, you know that is not just through a published book. You know, it might start with that book, but it's all about the positioning of that book to your author platform / business. So you always will have to answer the question, why you? There's other people that have written books on the same topic. There's other people that have fuller budgets than you do, have a complete, well-oiled machine, platform, business, whatever, been doing this for decades. So why you? Why are you the person that's best to help your ideal reader / target audience with the solution that your book provides? And you know, some of the guests actually admitted that is, you asked this question, I struggle with that. I struggle with self-esteem. Well, let me tell you this. If that is something you struggle with and you haven't taken certain steps to get over that and deal with that, it's going to show up over and over. You may have the bomb.com book, perfect book covers, industry standards, everything's great. Your message, when people receive it, it's life-giving, life-changing. But if you don't feel you're the most qualified, it's going to reflect on how you show up, how you position that book, how you market that book or don't. It's going to show up. So I just ask you at this time, with clarity, strategy, and purpose, to write your next book, but also with clarity, strategy, and purpose. Know why you are the person to talk to your target audience. And here's the most beautiful thing for you to know. They're your audience. Once you've clearly identified them, they're your audience. I've said across my platform for years, Oprah can talk to my audience, but they're not going to receive the impact and the transformation they need until I speak to them. Why? Because while Oprah can speak to anybody, I can speak to anybody. I'm the one predestined to talk to my audience. If I've clearly identified them, I know their passions, I know their pain points, and I know the solution I have, not only in my book, but in myself to offer them transformation. You need to feel that way. And I will admit, it's a continual work. It will take time. Some of you longer than others, depending on if you deal with the self-esteem issue, if you feel like you have this thing, imposter syndrome. I've talked on my platform about that, wrote blogs about that. That's not uncommon, but it is a result of stinking thinking. So you have to understand that this book you're going to write, this project you're going to do, this movement you're going to start and lead, it's bigger than you. So get out of your stinking thinking, get out of those ways you're sabotaging your success, and know the answer to that question. And if you have to practice, if you have to refine it, that's okay. But be clear, be strategic. Know that you were born with a purpose. Part of your life's purpose is in what you're producing, in the platform you're building, and in the pieces that you're building as for that platform. Part of that might be your book, your next book, your current books. That might be a small piece, but the biggest gift is you. So I need you to show up with intention. I need you to act with purpose, clarity, strategy. And I need you to be able to every day go out there and know and stand flat footed on why you are the person that should be delivering your message to your audience. Hope that tip helped you today. And of course, there are some specials that I will link in this video, wherever you're seeing this posted, that was offered for the session of today. It's the launch. I'm very happy. I could cry, but I got some other business to do from just the feedback we received so far. People saying, now I have my accountability time to write. Now I have my clarity. What you said about this really helped me identify my target audience. Now I know what work to do. Um, I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to at least follow my spirit, follow the leading of what needed to be done to craft this time every month, 3 hours for people to be able to be intentional, to have clarity, to gain clarity, and then act strategically. And we also decided today the Write With Me program will be the third Monday of every month from 11 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. So, in that link will also be a way for you to sign up for the next one to make sure you're with us. So, with that being said, keep writing and bye bye for now from Alicia Brown, CEO of Fruition Publishing Concierge Services.